This is great!
With her forces in the past, her cruelest trick was
Hey, what's up everybody, Poblano here, and today I'm back with another Destiny 2 video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about why you can't go flawless in Trials of Osiris in 2024, man. Like, what's up? So, just real quick getting into it, if you like this content, you want to see more of this content, please consider liking, comment down below what you like from the video if it helped you out, and then also subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you, and I would love to see how I can help you out and grow the community. So with that out the way, let's get into it. I'll give you a few seconds to ask why you think you can't go flawless in 2024. The answer is because you don't want to. And now before you come at me, you know, just know that it's coming from a place of me trying to help you out and someone who's been there and who is there. So if you look at my stats right now, I'm barely a 1.0, but I still managed to get a flawless. And it's because not only practice, but because I come in prepared. And that's what a lot of people don't do when they play trials and then complain that they don't get flawless. So starting at 1, having the right gear. Now this is it's a whole package. Everything comes into play from your exotic to your stats, your subclass. It all comes into how you perform and execute. So I'll give you my example. I had a team member come into trials with 1970 power level, 2 auto rifles, Helmet Saint 14, and a solar subclass. And it was my 6th or 7th game. I was so upset. I was like, bro, why am I carrying? I'm not that good at the game, so getting that far is a lot to me, especially because I work full time. So the time I have is very tight, and I don't have a lot of time. I can't play the game all day if I wanted to. So my time is very precious, like I'm sure a lot of you are. So they absolutely dumped that game. Like, they were negative, no kills. They were just pretty much super energy for the other team, for lack of better words. So what I'm telling you is that is one of the reasons why, if you're having trouble getting flawless, that is why you don't come in prepared. So you want to be at least 1990 power level. I didn't think I could do it, but I came in at 1993, 1994 power level, and I was able to get it. And you want to make sure your stat distribution is relatively solid. Everyone has their own play style, but general rule is you want to have at least tier 4 resilience, so you can take some shots, high recovery so you can come in and out engagements and be ready, and either high intellect or high discipline, because grenades do secure kills, supers do secure kills. Ultimately it's your preference. Me personally, I always have to run 3 triple hundreds, so I gotta have, I'm a tight main, so I gotta have resilience 100, recovery 100, and intellect 100. That's why I get my barricades faster. I'm in and out of fights because my recovery's high, and I secure a super every other round because my intellect is so high, and because I use Thunder Crash arc subclass with 2 lightning nades, so I don't really need high discipline. Honestly, I don't rely on grenades like that. It's more so super and being able to take hits and come in and out of engagement. That's how I play. Now you play differently, but you always want to make sure you at least consider those factors when making your build. Even on my hunter, I have at least tier 4 resilience at all times, so you can take some hits. Especially in this meta with the TTK changes from a few months ago, you're gonna, if you have anything lower than that, as soon as you get team shot, you're done. I've seen it happen so many times with people on my team. Every time I see someone hit the lane in the middle of this map and they get shredded, first thing I do is I look at their light and their resilience, and almost 100% of the time it's below tier 4 resilience. So There's that. And then also your subclass. I'm gonna be honest with you, as someone that's not that good at the game, but that could still get flawless. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. You want a super that has the lowest cooldown. I don't care how you feel, what you want to do, what you're trying to accomplish, but if you're not that good, chances are you're gonna rely on your super to win matches, and that's fine. And in trials, you do what you have to do to win, except cheat. Cheating's never good. But bubble, I use Thunder Crash because I need to secure the kill. I don't know what they did to bubble, but my bubble's always getting popped for some reason. I don't know. It could be a skill issue, probably what it is. But I've had more success with Thunder Crash. Well is still hella good. I don't care what anybody says. I lost a few of my matches to Warlocks running well, and they were able to chain wells because two of them had it. So there's that. So that's step number one. Just make sure you come in with the right equipment, and I guarantee you, you're going to have a lot more success in going flawless. Just doing that alone will put you at advantage of some other people that miss out on that strategy. It's very basic, but for some reason, people don't think it's a factor when it is. Secondly, just make sure your build makes sense. I'm gonna keep it brief. Don't come in here with Helmut Saint 14 and a solar subclass. Like, bro, you're not doing anybody favors. You're not doing yourself a favor. You're just gonna pretty much put your team at a disadvantage, and nobody likes that. So just don't do it. Be smart about it. There's plenty. If you don't have no exotics, or you don't have no knowledge of it, Doom Archers, One Night Mask, Syntheseps, pretty safe bet. They're pretty much the general. Those are the most neutral Titan exotics you can have for any playstyle. I'll argue even feedback fences. That's a sleeper build. A lot of people don't use it. I don't know why. They're amazing, but I like variety, so I use all of them. Now, lastly, when playing trials, as I mentioned, the TTK values were adjusted a few months ago to where the weapons kill a lot faster and they do a lot more damage. It's always best to, unless you're a good sniper. If you're a good sniper, go crazy. But if you're like me, you need to stay with at least one person or your team. And that way, when you guys team shot somebody, they're almost instantly dead. That's an easy win right there. Don't try to go off on your own or rush in by yourself because they will pick you off. There's a lot of times where team members will just try to flank and go all the way in, not knowing that the other team has them pinged on their radar, and they just collapse on them and secure that kill, and now your team's at a disadvantage. And I know this because I've done it. I've done it a lot of times because I'm impatient, I'm irritated because I keep losing. You got to just stay focused, and you got to be considerate of your team members. And I guarantee you, if you do that, you'll for sure get flawless. Like, that's 90% of the game, is just making sure you're a team player. Every once in a while, you have to clutch up in solo, but in this meta, team shots are meta, and being close to your team is what's going to help you win. Especially if one of your team members get dropped, you can easily pick them up without being in danger. And then actually one of the strategies that I've done and that I've seen done is when you when your team member gets dropped and the enemy pushes in, you can set up a grenade or any of your abilities, and when you res them up, boom, because your team member gets an overshield and you can drop on them, and then you can secure a kill right there. I've seen that happen a lot. So that's the other reason why you can't get flawless, because you're not a team player, bro. you can't do it by yourself. You need your team members, and your team members need you. And lastly, your mentality, like your mindset. You have to understand that you're not going to win every match, and you have to understand that you're not always going to get the best team members. Some team members are going to throw the game. Some team members are just going to leave you. But don't let that discourage you. I don't know how the algorithm works, but but the longer you play, I don't know how it works. I can't explain to you, but it feels like the longer you play, the better teammates you eventually get. and then you'll eventually get the flawless. But if you're like constantly, like you've been on for 2 hours and you keep losing, just get off and play at a different time. I was struggling Friday morning and I got on at Saturday, much better time, and I was able to get my flawless. So just keep a positive attitude and look at what you're doing that causes you to die. Like if you're always the first one dead, or you're always dying in general, think about why you're always dying and how you always end up getting killed. So if I'm the first person and I'm the first one down, I already know it's because I peek shoot a lot, or I'm rushing off too far ahead. Those variables, that is the biggest thing that'll make you a better player and honestly a better person. Reflect and be accountable for your mistakes, and that'll help you, and not only in trials but in everything else. So with that out the way, I hope this video reached someone and helped someone. I'm here to help. I'm not here to criticize. I'm here to help you share these wins with me, get this flawless loot with me, so we can all glow and shine together. It's all love over here. So if you like what you saw, you feel like it helped you, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I would love to have you. If you want me to make a build video on the builds I use to go flawless, when I do get flawless, I would love to make that for you and go into depth. Just comment down below and let me know, and I'll make it for you, no problem. So with that out the way, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.